Hello, I'm Ryan F9 and this is a Grom killer. Or is it? I mean, that's what Kawasaki would have us believe, but for everyone else, it's just called the Z125 Pro. Kind of like a Kawasaki Z800 that someone left in the dryer too long. Very small. Alright. There we go. Now, it does have a little smidge of that Kawasaki sizzle, actually. I'll give it that. Woo! And let's go this way. Oh, that's full throttle. Oh, man. It's not fast. Not fast. I will say that it probably picks up a little quicker. Ugh. That was fully pinned again there. It probably picks up a little quicker than the Grom does because Kawasaki gave it a slightly shorter stroke. So I think it accelerates a little harder, but I mean, this is a 40 and I'm kind of struggling to get above that if I just kind of gun it off the line. So not a fast bike. We know that. But I could see this being fun. We'll see what kind of top-end power we got here, because I'm going to need it. All right, let's go. Come on, baby. This is all it's got. That's fully to the max. Third gear. Woo! Okay, it's got enough. It's got enough. And up to fourth. That's all there is. I will say this is probably a more flickable bike than the Grom right off the bat. I mean, it's just really easy to throw back and forth. It has slightly skinnier tires than the Grom, so it feels a little bit more like a truly flickable motorcycle and a bit less like a scooter. Top end power, I don't know. I mean, this is fourth gear, which is top gear on this little miniature gearbox. And there you go. That's fully to the edge. Come on! I mean, 76, 77, 78. Come on, 80, 80, 83. Woo! I was fast enough to get a speeding ticket. 88, 89, 90. Okay. That's what 9.5 horsepower feels like. I think I could probably get it up to 100. I guess we'll probably find out in the full review. I'll see if I can do that. But yeah, it's, you know, not fast. You're not allowed to take it on the highway anyway. I'm not sure I'd even want to, with 90 being the sort of seeming top speed. I mean, yeah, with the tailwind and, you know, if I duck down, maybe I could get this thing to 100. But in Quebec, nah, not sure I want to take it on the odd route. And like I said, at 125 cc's, I'm not really allowed to anyway. Come on, baby. I find myself always trying to click up to a fifth gear, but it's not there. This feels a lot like, it actually reminds me a lot of a 125cc dirt bike that I used to have. Kawasaki's adamant that the engine didn't come from a dirt bike, and it might be true. I mean, it kind of feels like that anyway, though, so it doesn't really make much difference. The gearing is definitely more oriented for the street, and the sound is kind of streetish, but it really feels like a dirt bike engine. If you look down here on the tack, I have an analog tack, so I really like that. That's sort of my favorite combo, having the analog tack and the digital readout of the gear indicator and the speed. So that's nicer than the Grom, which doesn't have the analog tack and which doesn't give you the gear indicator. Also the fuel gauge, I have never seen it move. I've been riding this thing all day, and it hasn't dropped at all in terms of fuel. So it's very good on gas. Comfortable as well. I mean, the seat height here is 31.7 inches, same as the Ninja 650. And it's comfortable. I mean, it's not actually, it doesn't feel that small when you sit on it. And see, I can't go on the highway, but I can go under it, and that's going to kind of let me show you guys something. See, if you turn the bars like this, they hit my knee. And that's the problem with having kind of a tall seat height on sort of a small motorcycle, is that the bars are really going to hit your knee. The solution is to kind of kick your foot out and just throw it into full lock. I bet you if it was dustier in here, I could actually get this thing to donut. Ugh, but no horsepower to make that happen right now. I'm gonna have to find a dustier spot. No ABS on this guy, so you can do this. Ugh, kick the back end out like that, which is fun. You know, I could see this thing being a really fun and a really nimble sort of bike just for ripping around the city, dodging pedestrians, and that kind of stuff. But is it a Grom killer like Kawasaki suggests? Well, I haven't really decided yet, but I'm going to be playing around with the Z125 for the rest of the week, and I'll let you know when the full review comes out.